Calling the Mach 5. Come in, Speed. Trixie calling the Mach 5.
I'm in the middle of a race, Trixie. Don't talk to me now. Can't you wait till it's over?
Hey, yo, my Saucony's glowing, fiends copping and going. Bagging in the Louis ski suit like it's snowing. Sales popped the 6 from 3, he was poked up. Blew a kiss at the CEO like I'm gold.
Good afternoon, family. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime. Actually, good morning. Sorry. So I had to take a few days off. Grandkids are here, kids are visiting, but we are back at it. So what have we missed in the past couple days? Number one, the first thing I'm excited about. If you have this, or the Party Wallop, or the Mandalorian ship that came out not too long ago, well, ladies and gentlemen, I know I've been pushing for the 18 van. I've definitely been asking for the 18 van, though I'm still extremely happy with Agent Knight, because how could you not be? How could you not be? But yet, instead of the Dukes of Hazzard, instead of the 18 van, we have leaks of a new crossover that is coming, and I'm just as excited as I was when I first saw this, ladies and gentlemen.
Calling the Mach 5. Come in, Speed. Trixie calling the Mach 5.
I'm in the middle of a race, Trixie. Don't talk to me now. Can't you wait till it's over?
Mach 5. The Mach 5 is finally coming. It was leaked last night that we will be getting the Speed Racer Mach 5 crossover in the Transformers universe. Now I've got to make a crossover show. I missed out on the Party Wallop because I wasn't that big of a fan of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as a kid. Once I saw Transformers, it was a wrap for me. But let me know, I'm gonna tell you now, let me know in the comments, do you plan on picking up Mach 5? If you're too old, if you're too young and you have no idea what Speed Racer is, please go on YouTube, because you stay there anyway watching this. But when this video is over, just put in Speed Racer and just watch a couple episodes. You will understand why this was one of the greatest racing cartoons of all time and why it's still prominent today. So ladies and gentlemen, yes, I am glad to tell you about that if you did not know already. Also, have you all seen the new Legends Leo Convoy? It's the kind of creamy colored, light green Optimus that turns into the Lion. Did you know that that is the first glow-in-the-dark Transformers toy? That's what they said. I thought that there was one before. I don't have it, but I thought that there was a glow-in-the-dark Transformers at some point in the past that they had made, but maybe not. Either way, that almost made me want it. Just for the fact that it is the first one to glow in the dark completely in both Lion and robot modes. I think that is awesome. Now, for everyone getting their Armada Jetfire early, just as everyone else is getting everything else early. Hold on, before I finish that. The Armada Jetfire and Prime combination has been shown off on the internet. I know all of you Armada fans are so happy, and you cannot wait until Red Alert comes out with all 8 of his minicons that you can put together and just have your whole Armada shelf. They've said so far that they do plan on finishing the Armada line, within the next couple of years. Can't wait to see that, because guess what? Also leaked last night, Machine Wars Megatron. And this is going to be a normal size toy. If you had the original Machine Wars Megatron, it was just a little plane. It was Megatron that turned into a jet, and in Machine Wars. And I think I feel like I had him. I feel like I have him still. I know I have the Galvatron Burger King jet, and a few other old toys from back then. But I'm very excited to see what this Machine Wars Megatron is going to look like in this modern day era. And how far down the line of Machine Wars are we going to go? Because that would also be another franchise that I would love to see fleshed out over the age of time. But yeah, the Age of Evolution Machine Wars Megatron was leaked last night. That is something, again, I cannot wait to see how it's done nowadays. And then I'm thinking, what mold will they use for the jet? 9 out of 10, they're going to say, oh, it's going to be a brand new mold. It's not going to be a retool of the Seekers. But if it was a retool of the Seekers, what a beautiful toy that would be. Now, also, shout out to the gentleman in the comments that asked me about when I did the short on the Seekers the other night. about if I leave the wings on the legs. Depends. It all depends. If I'm shooting for the way I want to walk in here and see them, if I want to see them in their like cartoon accuracy mode, then yeah, I might take them off. But I kind of like how they look on legs because that's kind of like toy accurate. But either way, I do like it. Now, for the first time ever, I did take the wings off and put them on the wings, the leg fins. I put them on the wings, and it does make the Seekers look really clean, a lot cleaner, and it does make the back look a little cooler with having the wings on the back of the wings. But to each their own. They're your toys. You bought it. Display it how you want. But I'm starting to fall in love a little bit with having the wings on the back. Now, also yesterday they are reissuing for $100 even an Optimus Primal from Power of the Primes with his throne and 4 of the little, the Power of the Primes. They're not headmasters, but they have the headmaster port. You know what I'm talking about. The little, the little things that pop in. The things that almost made me not collect the 13 Primes because I had them and have them in their little headmaster. I can't think of the name of what they called them at the time. Like Power Master plugs or whatever. Those. He comes with 4 of those. He comes with his throne. Super Monkey Optimus Surfboard Prime. Again, out right now for $100. If you missed out on him. I was telling somebody the other day that I did not buy like animal toys. And if you've been with me, if you've been watching the channel for a long time, you know, other than Scorponok, Giant Scorpion, Trypticon being a dinosaur, and Grimlock, that was the only animals I used to have. And then Rise of the Beast came out, changed my whole life. I felt like it was the greatest hip-hop Transformers movie ever. So I bought every toy from the movie, and then I ended up having a cheetah, a rhino, a monkey, another monkey for Ape Link, Air Razor, and a bunch of little scorpions and other things to go along with it to fit on the Rise of the Beast shelf. Because to me, again, that is still the greatest hip-hop Transformers movie ever. Ever. A lot of people was like, it was a little too hip-hop for me. But for me, I loved it. Absolutely loved it, to the point where I have a whole display of Rise of the Beast on one whole wall that I'm actually facing. I'll show you in the video. But now, something else I wanted to talk about real quick for your first video of the day, because you know I'm going to make up for the 2 days that I didn't make a video. Missing Link Soundwave. I happen to be watching another one of my favorite YouTubers, and he was going off about why he's out. He's done with Hasbro. He thinks that this is absolutely insane that you would charge $200 for Missing Link Soundwave. Now, I get it. The toy came out, 40 years ago? 40 years ago, that same Soundwave was, I want to say, $19.99. If that. It probably wasn't even that much because Optimus was 25. Megatron was 25. So I honestly retract that statement. Soundwave probably was not, maybe $13 back in the 80s. And he came with Laserbeak. He transformed the same. He had all this stuff. Now, granted, I get it. This one has more articulation. And it's painted differently, with better paint. And he can move at the knees. And he's got an ankle tilt. And he's got all this extra stuff. And he comes with the Autobot Scout, if you want the Scout. If you choose not to get that one, you can get the one with Laserbeak. But for $200? For $200, I expect that Walkman to work. For $200, I expect, instead of having a gun and his other gun on his back, I expect you to be able to put those in and they work like real batteries. For $200, I expect to be able to charge it on my PlayStation and listen to music through it. Now, I didn't read all of the stuff. Why? Because I don't collect Missing Link. I don't collect the older. If I wanted the old toy, I would buy the old toy. You know what I mean? Like maybe off of eBay, or some of y'all are finicky about that. And you don't know where people did with your toys or whatever, so you buy them brand new off eBay. In that case, you're going to end up paying $200. This video is not for you. But as for me, $200 for that? No. And I appreciate all the love that Soundwave is getting. Don't get me wrong. We've got, we just had the 86 Soundwave come out, which to me is a spot-on, beautiful version minus the headphones or whatever. But, this Master Missing Link one, which is roughly about the same, I'm thinking, is roughly about the same height as the 86 version of Soundwave. You're better off just paying $80 and getting him, 86 Soundwave, with 3 tapes than you are to get the Missing Link one. But hey, again, to each your own. It's your wallet. I ain't got nothing to do with what you do with your money. I'm just saying, I kind of agree. I kind of agree with everybody that's saying this is absolutely insane. $200? When I first saw the prices of the Missing Links, I was like, okay, that's a little much. You know what I mean? To be a better version of a 40-year-old toy. Just because you put a couple new screws and a couple new hinges and you know what I mean, a little bit of articulation in it, that raises the price $150? Hey, listen, y'all buy what you want, collect what you want, but I'm sticking with 86 Soundwave for me. So I believe that is everything I wanted to get out to y'all this morning. But again, my main takeaway is I can't wait to see the Mach 5. That is going to look beautiful next to Kit and the 18 van when y'all finally release it, and the General Lee that we can only hope for that is coming at some point in life. Just take the Cliff Jumper mold, paint them orange, and call it a day. Put a flag on top, put a flag on top, put an 01 on both sides, and we're done. You know what I mean? It'll be an easy one. Knock that one out the park. Next, after the Mach 5. Or maybe y'all have it and we just don't know about it yet. Either way, if not, I can draw the designs and send the CADs over to you this afternoon. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, it's your buddy, the 14th Prime. Let me know down in the comments, do you plan on picking up the Mach 5? Do you plan on picking up Leo Convoy? Did you get Armada Jetfire? What do you think about Machine Wars Megatron from Age of Evolution? And are you paying $200 for Missing Link Soundwave? Because I'm not. Like I said, Missing Link is just not for me. I lived during that era. I was here. I was born. I was in the stores when the old ones were out. I don't want the old ones. I want to stick with what we got going on now. New versions of new stuff that look like the old one, but that's not $200. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. It's your buddy, the 14th Prime. Like, love, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff, and we will be back later.